Gamers and moviegoers, what's going on, guys? I'm the Messiah, this is Messiah Entertainment, and today I'm reviewing The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2. The latest and final installment in the Hunger Games franchise. But, how does it hold up to the previous movies? And, is it a satisfying ending to the Hunger Games franchise? Let's find out. Well, first off, the story. Mockingjay Part 2 picks up exactly where the last movie left off. The rebels and Snow's forces are still going at it. I mean, the story goes way deeper than that, but of course you guys gotta go check out the movie. But the story was great. It was a wonderful finale to such a wonderful franchise. Spectacular action, a satisfying ending for most of the characters. Good movie all around. I personally didn't read the book. I came into this entire franchise not knowing a thing, except for one spoiler of someone who dies that I was so pissed off about because I don't like knowing things unless I actually read the book. When I first watched Harry Potter, which was the other teen novel that Hunger Games pretty much took the place of, I knew everything, so I was totally fine with it. It was a different experience. But this one was like that nice movie-going experience of not knowing what you're gonna get when you sit down in the theater. That's an experience in itself. The action, also spot on. It was some of the biggest action that we've seen in the Hunger Games franchise, which makes sense. This is the big finale, the big bang. Everything is going to hit the fan. We're attacking the Capitol. It's all going down. We're putting everything on the line. It's full-out war. The one thing I do have to say about the action, though, I know the movie's still called Hunger Games, so there needs to be some kind of relation to the Hunger Games. And they do keep that relation. They have pods placed all around the city, and these pods do things that are sort of like, you know, what the Game Changers would do inside the actual Hunger Games. They would send in mutts, they would send in fire, or, you know, this oil bath that you see in the trailer. That scene was pretty damn cool, by the way. But I gotta say, I wish we had seen a little bit more fighting between Snow's guards and the rebellion. Of course, we get our scene at the end with the two clashing with one another, and that's all cool, and that was one of the best action scenes in the entire film, but we don't get as much of that. They even say in the beginning, she's not supposed to be fighting on the front line with all the soldiers. She's part of a star squad. She's still there to do the propaganda stuff, look pretty for the cameras, get inside some danger. Yeah, of course, there were plenty of times where she could have died, and it was very dangerous for her. But she's not exactly supposed to be on the front line. So when she is, it's kind of like a one-time sort of thing. It's not it's not the entire movie. Which is fine because the action throughout the entire thing is still amazing. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and it's a very dangerous experience for her, but I would have liked to see her on the front lines. But don't get me wrong, Katniss Everdeen definitely gets to shine in this movie. I mean, there's this one scene where they're in the tunnels being chased by these zombie-looking things, which is another thing. That seems to happen in every movie now. That scene was honestly so similar to the Maze Runner. It was unfathomable. This is like the third time I've seen that sort of scene. I can't remember what other movie it was from, but there's always like zombie-looking things in the sewers or in some dark place. That's becoming a cliche. That's starting to become a cliche, and I hope they don't continue with that. But like I was saying before, Katniss, she gets to shine. There's this one scene where she's just taking fools out with her bow and arrow, just all over the place. And I gotta say, sometimes it's usually like she just shoots one bow and arrow and the ship falls. You know, she could shoot somebody if she has to, and she could kill somebody if she has to, but she doesn't really get that big of a chance to really just go total warrior mode, and I like that. She was like Tomb Raider warrior mode, and I like that. I love seeing her just kicking ass. It was just loved it. As far as the characters go, I mean, it's pretty much the same cast from the previous movie, so there's really not much to say. It's sad to say goodbye to another movie character. It's like when Harry Potter ended. It was so great to see the final movie, but it was bittersweet because it was like, we won't be able to see this again. I know they have the new spin-off movie coming out, which, did you guys see the poster? That thing looks pretty cool. But back onto this, Jennifer Lawrence was great. Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, Natalie Dormer. I mean, all these people were just as good as they were in the previous movies. They were all perfect and excellent. So I just really not much to say other than great job, everybody. I think better to have them end on this sort of note. I mean, it was a spectacular way to end off the franchise, had a great ending. The story tied up all the loose ends. There's nothing I'm sitting there wondering like, wait, what happened to this guy? Except for one person. Where the hell did he go? They never explained it. He was there. I mean, he's not important to the story, so I'm not gonna get mad over that. I'm just saying, I would have liked to seen him like just get that retarded looking hair ripped off and just, now he's living in the gutters. I would have loved to see that because he pisses me off. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him with a passion. But he's not integral to the story, so I'll let you slide, buddy. Overall, guys, I'm gonna have to give this movie an 8 out of 10.
Excellent.
It was a great story, great action, same old characters that you know and love, and it was a great way to send off the Hunger Games franchise. And it's sad to see it go, but it's a great way to send it off. I'd rather you end on a high note than you keep on pushing this franchise and milking it or something until it's just the nothingness. It's just a dead corpse that you're poking. This was a great way to send it off, and gonna miss it. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys got your own. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you guys think of the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2? Did you love it? Did you hate it? As always, you guys can follow me on Vine, Twitter, and MoviePilot. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. I'm the Messiah. This is Messiah Entertainment. Peace. Oh, my bad. Too much? No? No? I try to keep it interesting. I'm sorry.